We're here at the 8th annual general meeting of Transcorp Nigeria Plc, one of Nigeria's leading conglomerate firms. It is a company that has decided for the first time to pay dividend to shareholders of 5 kobo. It was also an opportunity for shareholders to express their appreciation on this new development.
Auditors, there's a law by Court of Appeal that says external auditors must put their names on that, not the corporate name, but the name of the man who handled the auditing. It's not just the name of the firm.
We want to also commend you, the board and management, that despite the megawatt we took over, we have also increased it. And before the year end, we're talking about 700 megawatts. And that's going to be a plus for the company. That we are going to reap a high dividend come 2014 if the economy improves. But we thank God we're here today having 5 kobo to be distributed. But most of all that spoken, that one man came to rid the riot, to destroy the economy. Otherwise, we would have had better in this country today. Somebody came and branded the capital market as a place of gamble. But we thank God people like you come on board and still investing in our economy. And that's what turnaround we're having today.
Also, this company has now begun a journey of not just appreciation, capital appreciation, and investment into key sectors that will drive the Nigerian economy. At this very impressive annual general meeting, we have the views and insight of the chairman of Transcorp PLC, Mr. Elumelu, one who has been committed to driving Nigeria's investment and economic transformation.
It's not just about dividend, it's actually more about capital appreciation, which someone here has also rightly observed. This time last year, our share price was about 1 naira.
Between 70 kobo and 1 naira.
Today, between 70 kobo and 1 naira. Today, our share price on the average is about 4 naira. That is massive capital appreciation. That is what we know how to do. And that's what we continue to do for shareholders of Transcorp.
Mr. Obinna Fudo, President and CEO of the company, also shares the operational plan of Transcorp PLC.
As you know, the vision of Transcorp is to be Nigeria's leading conglomerate with investments in key sectors that will support the growth of the country. And very carefully, we have chosen those sectors to be hospitality, energy, and agriculture. So this year, we are going to be pushing on those 3 frontiers and bringing new investments on board, such that in the coming years, we will then go into the phase where we will now start reaping.
Also, at this great event, Mr. Elumelu, chairman of the company, gives further insight on the plans of the company.
You know, Transcorp is a conglomerate. We are in oil and gas, we are in hospitality, we are in agri-business, we are in power. The power business is doing very well, and as the CEO said, we took over the power plant in November, so it contributed to our performance this year, our last year performance for 2 months only, and then the power plant was operating at 150-60 megawatts. Today, it's moved up to 400 megawatts, so you can imagine the kind of impact you have on the bottom line. The agri-business takes time for gestation, the gestation period. We are going to begin to see good contribution to the bottom line going forward. For the hospitality business, Transcorp Hilton Hotel Abuja, you know, is very good. The occupancy is very high, and we're expanding. In Lagos, we're doing Transcorp Hilton Ikoyi, a 300-room hotel. The groundbreaking is next month. And in Port Harcourt, we're actually also soon be groundbreaking 2nd quarter of this year. The Calabar Transcorp Hotel is doing well. So, and the oil asset, we hope to conclude the NNPC so we can commence drilling immediately. I think Transcorp has turned the corners, and Transcorp is now on a growth trajectory, and the only way for Transcorp to go is upwards, both in terms of profitability and in terms of dividend. And I believe that the investment policy will continue to demonstrate confidence and reward Transcorp by high capital appreciation.
Two for Transcorp is actually the growth phase, and a critical step for us in becoming the conglomerate that we intend to be. And that growth phase involves, new investments in our three key sectors of agriculture, hospitality, and energy. So we're going to be making new investments in 2 new hotels this year, in Lagos and in Port Harcourt. We're also going to be making new acquisitions in our energy business and finally expanding our agricultural business. The future looks very, very bright for Transcorp this year. We have a number of key projects that will take place in our hotels this year. The World Economic Forum is happening in May. It's going to bring world leaders across the divide to Nigeria. And Transcorp Hilton Abuja will be very happy to host them and showcase the pride of Nigeria at that event. And we have a huge number of other events that we're going to be hosting. So as long as the security situation in the country remains calm and investors keep coming from all over the world, we think that the hospitality business for Transcorp is going to be fantastic this year. Our energy business is booming. We've more than doubled our output at our Ughelli plant. And before the end of the year, we intend to double it again, trying to end the year at about 700 megawatts, contributing not just to our profits, but also to the growth and development of Nigeria.
Now, let me tell you from inception, I've been with Transcorp when we were invited to the villa to talk about Transcorp is being modeled to Ford Foundation, all these very big multinational companies. And we are looking at it that it's definitely going to get to that level of a conglomerate, which will be contributing to the national GDP of the country. So in 5 years' time, transport must have moved 20-fold or 100-fold.
Indeed, with the performance of Transcorp PLC paying its first dividend to shareholders, we're beginning to see more value created in the Nigerian market with companies like Transcorp.